ready. Ooh. Ow. Oh, you got your Born to Run, you got your running down the road, you got your running on empty. Oh, hello. I'm Paul Woody, sports columnist for the Richmond Times-Dispatch. And let me ask you a question. Are you ready to run? Well, if you're going to run in the U-Crops Monument Avenue 10K, it's time to start getting ready to run because that event takes place March 27th. So, we're here today to help you start getting ready. Now, let me say this. If you're serious about this and really want to get in top shape, this is no Monument Avenue 10K training team. Go to your YMCA, sign up for a training team, and they'll get you in your best shape. But if you want to see how an idiot gets ready for this race, welcome to the world of Woody. Now let me be honest with you here. Running is not always a thrill a minute. First mile is hard no matter what type of condition you're in or how much training you've done. Mile 2 you start to get into a rhythm, and mile 3 you're thinking, hey, this isn't so bad. Then you turn for home and miles 4, 5, and 6 come and you're thinking, this isn't so much fun after all. Running is kind of like that old joke about the man with the hammer. Have you heard that joke? It's a pretty good one. Let me share it with you right here. Man's hitting himself with a hammer, and a friend walks by, and he says to the man, why are you hitting yourself with a hammer? And the man says, does it feel so good when I stop? Pardon me. I don't know. Leno, you think they need a replacement? Conan O'Brien? I got another one for you. This is actually a running-related joke. You're at a party, and you say to someone, hey, is your refrigerator running? And when they think a moment and say, well, yes, you say, well, you better catch it. I have a friend who once was asked why he runs, and he said Béarnaise sauce. Now, I would say chocolate because mine is a sweet tooth, my friend, but that's a story for another day. The truth is, running has its advantages. It's great exercise. You can do it anytime. You can do it alone. You can do it with friends. Now, I find that running can be a mind-clearing experience, although clearing my mind is really not that much of a challenge. Now, a few words about the basics of running a 10K. Shoes. You're going to need them, and you're going to need running shoes. I prefer to have 2 shoes, and I like to have the right shoe on the right foot and the left shoe on the left foot. Call me crazy, but I think little details like that make all the difference in the world in a race. Now, there are other shoes you can wear. You could actually wear these shoes and run in them, but these are shoes for running in basketball or tennis, not really in a road race. And you can run in these shoes, especially if you're taking part in the Dress Up and Run event, sponsored by the Richmond Times-Dispatch. However, a few words about running in these shoes. You might look stylish, but at the end of the race, your time is not going to be very good, and your feet aren't going to feel very good. Then there are shorts, definitely a must-have. Now, some men prefer to run in spandex, but I personally feel that a 56-year-old man has no business wearing spandex, especially as a top layer. And I feel so strongly about this, are you listening, General Assembly, that I think legislation should be introduced banning 56-year-old men from wearing spandex in public. Now, you'll also need a shirt. Cotton is fine, but polyester is better. Now, I grew up in the leisure suit generation, and I never thought I would say that about polyester. But this isn't your father's polyester. When you drop this on the floor, it doesn't bounce across the room. This is wicking material. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you're running, it doesn't mean so much because you still feel the sweat pool up on your back. But when you're here in Monroe Park, after the race, and you're standing in line to get something to eat or something to drink, your shirt will dry as you wear it. It's a Festivus miracle. What will they think of next? Phones so small they fit into your pocket? Yogurt in squeeze tubes? Nah. That's the stuff of science fiction. And in the world of Woody, we don't deal in science fiction. Well, okay, fiction occasionally sometimes. Whew! Now that's a lot of running and talking about running for one day. Now we're just beginning this 10K quest, so we'll pick this up again soon. For now, I'm Paul Woody, running on empty, running down the road, born to run for the Richmond Times-Dispatch.